My ability to be at point in my life where I know my thoughts in enough context to understand in theory the imperfections of another person, particularly a partner, whilst understanding that limitations in the effort to do so are the truths in knowing someone but pretending we don't know all that in the moments of it, still making the nature of the whole interaction worth it anyways aside. That obviously required readiness enough in life experience, perspectives and the consequent understanding of what makes those multifaceted imperfections about people, teachings and patience. Perhaps my own compatibilities if not only attractions to conscience resided there. Otherwise, I think I could draw a distinction of context, when talking about a life where the subject of cognitive and peripheral sociological exchange, when abstract and inquiry were involved in such a way that reserved the quality of intellectual endeavor, as opposed to a nature that, like clinical pedophilia might exhibit, a mere casual, gravitating towards, with intention of yield, in a self-justifying way, or what simply alluring is for. It's the tenuously connected paranoia, especially if sociology invokes the issue of thought and internet culture so intersectionally. It's the blind spot of intersection that implies that by some law of the transference, something is in direct and manipulating contact with all spectrum, all at once, including pregnant Elsa on a YouTube channel. Especially by a less versed generation, and a hypervigilance and religiosity. Understandably, this contact is absurd to assume. The limits of perception and relative concern and involvement are most certainly not involved with children. They are not at spectrum to begin with. There was in fact an intergenerational and culturally widespread exchange of subcultures. On that note, no pedantic essays. The psychological profile of predation is. I know them and you as a psychologist could say fair enough.